Welcome to the 8th episode of the Coast to Coast podcast. I'm Ben Cooper, joined alongside as usual by Trevor Evans and Henry from Hoopify. Today we are lucky enough to be joined by the editor for the very popular YouTuber Jiedel, Garth. How are you doing today?
Hey, get that. Hey, get that. Hey.
I'm doing good. I just turned 24 and my dad is a convicted sausage.
I feel that.
Happy birthday. Yeah.
Thank you. It was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, my bad.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Chilling over there. All right. Well, I mean, to start off, we naturally got to start where it all started. So when and why did you first start editing?
When and why did I first start editing? Well, First I started off, with my YouTube channel, which was I started way back, I want to say 2014, when I was trying to copy PewDiePie, as all gamers were. So, I did like minimal editing there, doing little Let's Play things. And then over the course of, years just going on, I, of course, increased my productivity on the content and whatnot. Started copying other people, got inspiration from other YouTubers. And then, I was like, if I'm doing this, I might as well try to start making money off of it. And then I think around 2016, I started actually working for people and started actually like thinking, okay, let me start, honing my craft, sharpening my sword and whatnot. So it was like, it was a progression for doing it for myself to, doing it to, actually start making money off of it. So, it was like a progression kind of thing.
Yeah. So like PewDiePie was one of those like early inspirations, and like editing style wise, were there like any other guys that you kind of...
I wouldn't say editing style wise, because when I started, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just, take clips, record a clip, and add it to the montage, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even like a montage. It was just like bare clips, like bare bones clips. So it was like the most minimalistic editing that was possible. I think that what actually started me like getting into editing, like, or somebody that inspired me to actually like put creativity into editing. I don't know if you guys have heard of Corey Kenshin. If you had to have at least heard the name Corey.
It sounds familiar. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea who that is. No, I'm just...
Bro, you're about to get roasted, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I'll check him out.
Bro.
I had to be honest.
Same.
He has like a little like jumpy style, you know what I'm saying? Like very comedic. He's big in the Black community. I'm, very...
Got you. I got you.
So his creativity kind of, like inspired me to, go down the length of, like, let me try to do a little better, you know what I'm saying? And see where that could push me. So, adding a little meme here, a little, face stretching there, it was, progression.
So what was that time frame where like you started like actually like editing? Because I know you said 2014 or so was when you started making videos. When was that time that...
I would say around 2016 to 2017. I mean, like I did funny moments a little bit prior to that, but that editing was like, once again, just adding music, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't even want to include that, because it was just like funny moments, adding editing, adding music, and it was like, once again, bare bones.
Just clip after clip.
So I would say around 2016, 2017 is when I started actually putting in like effort and hours into it.
What was like your first job that you got for editing?
For editing, my first editing job was actually for my friend Kevin LaShawn, also known as Expert Thief. I don't know if you guys have been in the he was in the GTA scene, so I was working for him for a couple months, but I was also working at my real-time job at the time as well, which was a big stress at the time. So I was just like, bro, I can't do both at the same time. I work state and I'm doing this, and that's just stress on top of this. So I'm just like, I wish I could do this solely, but at the moment it's just not possible. So unfortunately I was only able to do that for 3 months initially, but
So was that like kind of part of like the inspiration for you to like really go ham at like, yo, I can make a living out of this? Because you're like, you have this other job that's like, yo, I'm not trying to do this.
Yeah. It was like, okay, so like while I was doing it, I was having a lot of fun with it, like an incredible amount of fun, because I was able to, show my creativity and have people watch it, like, because I my YouTube channel wasn't like big, but like for me, I had an audience, I had a small audience. I would say like 4,000 people. I don't know what it's at now, because I don't upload. I haven't uploaded in like 2 years ish. But I had a community. I had a set community, and it was fun. It was dope. But to have my craft be out there and seen by the millions, and people are like, oh, yo, this is dope, this is dope, that I was like, bro, oh, I wish I could keep doing this. So after I left him, I would say
him being expert thief, right?
Yeah, him being expert thief. A year and a half after, that's when I was just like, bro, this job just ain't hitting. It ain't hitting. I feel like I want to die. I just need to get out of here, So and that's like literally right around that time is when James hit me up.
Hey,
I was just like, hey,
there you go.
So like, did he, or you said hit you up? Did he just like shoot you a DM, or how did it go down?
Okay, so I can't bring up the name because it's in something, but somebody, like a mutual between them, was just like, yo, this person's looking for an editor, and I'm just like, oh shit, okay, if you're boys with them, I trust you, you're not going to give me a shitty person. And lo and behold, he gave me a shitty person, aka James. But
shots fired immediately.
Exactly. Bah, 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 nation,
get him.
Bang. But yeah, so it was around June, I want to say 29th last year, that I started working with him. So it's been over a year. Oh my God, over a year at this point. So yeah, and I haven't looked back. Once I got, it was a crazy day, my first time working with him, by the way. But
really?
I expect that question to come later down the line, and we'll get to that. But after I sent the test edit to him, and he was like, bro, it was great. I was just like, yo, peace, I'm out. I went in, gave my 2 weeks, didn't go in for the second week, which is bad. Don't do that. Don't burn your bridges when you go to jobs. Watching. Yeah, please don't burn your bridges, and just wash your hands, please. But yeah, so I forgot what the question is, or if I answered it completely.
No, you're good. You got there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Was there a very like distinctive, like as soon as you started working for James, like, yo, yeah, this is it. That's what I'm trying. Like, you could like see a clear distinction, or was there just so much hate for James that you didn't really care too much?
Say the question one more time. Sorry.
Was there like a clear distinction of like, yeah, this is more like it. This is more like the style I'm trying to hit, and like went over to James.
I just like okay, so like when I was last year around summer, this time last year, he was still doing like the rebuilds and whatnot. He's very creative. So like I was used to doing the gaming stuff.
Yeah.
I was doing gaming editing all my life. So I was just like, I loved doing it. I loved doing it. And I was able to show my creativity through that, do different things and whatnot. So, it was a lot better than being at my previous job.
Yeah.
So like, and since I was pursuing YouTube my whole entire life, like the fact that I was able to do that and make money from it, it was just like that was the instance that I was like, yes, let's fucking go, bazinga,
Yep.
It was great.
I feel
that. I'd say the instance that I left the job was the
hell yeah. That's awesome.
My bad. Sometimes over Zoom.
Cut out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Obviously, like James, you said you started like last year with the rebuilds. How has it been like in terms of editing, like his switch in terms of like the content he's putting out?
So much fucking better. So much better. Because okay, so like they've all talked about, like doing 2K, switching from 2K, and everybody's like, oh, go back to 2K, go back to 2K. From editing the same thing over and over and over, I completely understand why themselves, from recording it for however long they've done it, it gets incredibly repetitive. And for the editors and them editing, there's only so many dunk slam effects that you can make. You know what I'm saying? Only so many sound effects you could do. You know, it gets stale. So the fact that, you know, I have a different theme every single video from what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like every video is different. You don't know what's gonna happen in the video. With 2K, you're like, oh, you know, he's going for the 3. Oh, Irish Spring, green, green. You know what I'm saying? Same thing over and over. But you know, you got the hidden box videos now, which is super creative. I can put, you know, title cards in it. You got his other series. I forgot the names. I'm really tired.
You good?
But you know, it's just a plethora of stuff that it's just a lot more creativity can go into it, you know.
Yeah, nice. Is it like, do you do a lot of motion graphics? Like what softwares do you use?
I use Adobe Premiere, I use Photoshop, and I use After Effects. I want to get into a little bit of Blender a little bit, but I think I might be overstepping my bounds with that a little bit.
I feel that.
I don't know. I might delve into it. I might delve into it.
Like dabble.
Yeah, exactly. Eventually.
Cool.
Right
well,
now, sorry.
You good? I assume, you know, it kind of like changes based on like every video and like the timing that everything works. But what is normally like your process like from you just got the footage sent your way all the way to, you know, the final product that eventually ends up on YouTube?
Okay, so first I get berated by James. He says, if this is not back in 5 hours, you're fired.
Okay.
But, you know,
natural.
He can't do nothing because I'm the best in the world, baby. I'm the best at what I do. What's he gonna do? Fire me? But but for real
Giving him ideas.
He better not. But so he sends out the footage. I have a really crappy hard drive, so it takes me like a good bit. It slows my computer so bad when I'm downloading the files. So I have to download the files one by one. And sometimes it could be between, you know, like 10 gigs of footage to like 125 gigs of footage, mattering, you know, what he's recording, you know, how many camera angles there are. You know, we like to get a good bit of camera angles because, you know, it's just stylized. I'm very in depth with my editing. I'm a kind of a perfectionist, more or less, even though I spell things incorrectly. Guys, it's not James spelling things incorrectly. It is me spelling things incorrectly. I do it on purpose. Trust.
Hey.
But, you know, it's... I forgot the question again. I'm so sorry.
Just the process of like going through the videos.
Yeah. So I download the files. It takes a bit to do that. I put them all into the folders. This is a big tip for anybody that's trying to get into editing. Organization is key. If you want to have a clean you got to have a clean workspace, and you got to have everything organized so then you know where everything is. You know, if you have a messy workspace, it's just going to make you stressed because you can't find stuff. You're like, oh, which effect? Where is this? Have everything organized. Drag everything onto the timeline. I cut it up first. I used to do cutting and editing at the same time, but that's just too much. It takes too much time to do that. So I cut it up. I add notes and I add markers like, oh, you know, Mitchell, you know, showed his bald head, turn him into an alien here, blah, blah, blah. You know, like I get the juices flowing. So I'll pause, bro. But like I just cut it up and just have preemptive, you know, tactics. And then I go in, use the notes. I do one editing, like I'll edit the whole video, but I won't do it like to its fullest potential. Like, you know, I'll put in edits, but it's not like the cleanest edits. And then I do my final draft where I'm like, you know, putting in the tiny sound effects that, you know, like the little, you know, like if somebody kicks something like and it breaks something, like I'll put like a little cat in the background, like it accidentally hit a cat or something like that, you know, like I just put
the flavor pieces.
Exactly. The fine tuning signature pieces. So it's like, it's a like 4-step process that I go through it. I'm a very big perfectionist, and I get inspiration by, you know, other YouTubers. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big sound design guy. So I think
Mm-hmm.
most of my editing goes in with sound. Obviously you have the visual effects, but
Yeah.
I think sound design is incredibly important. Music that you're using has to fit, you know, whatever you're editing. The little sound effects, you know, you just got you can't like have somebody kick something and have it sound like a duck. You know, it has to sound right. I'm very uh,
I know what you mean.
I overdo it sometimes, and it
Mm-hmm.
bites me in the butt mentally. But
Yeah,
it's
but the
just
final
how I
product
am.
ends up.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh yeah. There's normally how many have you guys gotten to the point where you don't really need to do any more drafts because you guys any more than one draft because you guys are on the same wavelength, or do you still go through a couple, you know, little drafts where James comes back like there's a couple things here to change?
I mean, there's certain videos where it's just like, okay, you got this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like
Yep.
if there's like a new topic or something, he always reviews it just to make sure, because
Yeah.
I spell things incorrectly. It's not James that spells it incorrectly. It's me once again. But you know,
Stop coming at James.
No, I'm not coming at James. I'm coming
Not
at
you,
myself.
the viewers. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
there you go. Yeah, stop coming at
Yeah.
James. It's me, guys. It's me. You know,
Everyone go
follow me on
Braids, Garth.
Twitter and
Yep.
make fun of me on Twitter. There you go. But yeah, he still reviews them. He still reviews them, make sure that, you know, it's up to standards. Sometimes I put in a meme that's a little too harsh sometimes, and then he's like, okay, nah, that you got to take that out, switch it out for something. So he always has, you know, his words saying it, but he's not.
Yeah.
It's not like a dictatorship where he's just
Yeah.
like, no.
That's
no.
awesome.
You know, so I still get I have creative
Freedom.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
creative freedom over it.
That's awesome.
That's nice.
So,
might be. You can go, Henry.
so we've had a few editors on in the past, and they've talked about a big things that like kind of like managing like editing and like mental health at the same time, because they say it's easy to get trapped in like wanting to edit just one video the whole day. So kind of like, how do you manage that so you don't outwork yourself?
Breaks, bro. Breaks. I'm a big advocate for mental health. Big advocate. Like I can't stress it enough. Do not just, I mean, some people can just go a whole one sitting editing and they're just god tier. Like that's just them. Some people are built differently. But do not wear yourself out, because the quickest way to burn yourself out is by doing things like boom, one after another, you know, no breaks. Give yourself a break. Give yourself some time to like get your creativity back. Because if sometimes I do like project after project after project, and that's really bad for me because I have no creativity. Like I just used all my creative energy on one video. I was editing for like 10 hours on one video. And then the next one, I'm just like, oh, bro. So I'll just cut that one up, you know, and then I'll save that, you know, take a 2-hour break, you know, and then come back to it when I have, you know, energy back. I can think straight. I'm not thinking about mess ups that I did before or something like that, you know. So breaks are incredibly important, just so then you could recharge, you know what I'm saying? It's like playing in the NBA. They get to sit down, they, you know, sub in, sub out, you know. You gotta take breaks. You can't push yourself like that all the time. But some people are built differently, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
All individual.
Obviously, like, when editing, is it hard to like not? Because obviously there's like deadlines and all that. Is it hard to put out or send like a non-perfect product? Because like you said, you're a perfectionist. So how is that?
I don't think I've sent like I mean, I don't want to call stuff like perfect products, because every time that I send out a video, like I'll think a video, I'm like, yo, this is a banger. But I'll never be satisfied. So I'll send it out and then I'll watch it back and I'm like, fuck, that I should have done that there. So it's never like a perfect product. But I don't just half-ass it. You know what I'm saying? It matters what the style of the video is. Like I put in a good bit of editing on most videos, but some videos, you know, they got to be chill. You know, it's a different type of video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not going to be, you know, the most sporadic video like some people are used to with other ones. But you know, I take my time with each video. I'm not just half-assing it, and I'm never late. I don't think I've ever been late without. Well, I've never been past an upload time late. I should say that.
Okay.
I've been late from the schedule, but I let them know, and I've never been yelled at. Thank God.
Wait, so that was kind of segueing into our next one, but how long like are the deadlines? Obviously, I assume it depends like which video it is, but how long do you usually have?
We've actually been working on like a schedule. Like when I first started, it was more or less 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? But like the NBA 2K videos, those are like easy peasy. I've done this 1,000 times. It's gaming videos, blah, 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 move the camera, add a meme there, it's easy clap.
Yeah.
But with these ones, like moving into, more IRL type stuff, there's not really a deadline now. Me and him work together. It's very, very cohesive on the videos and whatnot. We, message back and forth. I give him some ideas with stuff, camera angles, blah, blah, blah. So it's like we it's more of a team effort with stuff. So it's not, we don't have deadlines. And plus sometimes, we have videos stacked. So I'm like, bro, if I have this day off, I'm bored, we're in quarantine, I'll get it done, earlier and whatnot. So it's more or less like he gets the videos to me earlier and just get it done by this date. You know what I'm saying? So it's I don't really have deadlines, but before it was like a 24-hour deadline. Unless it's a sponsored video, then obviously we have deadlines. And some of those sponsors, they're
on top of it.
They're great. I support every single product.
Bro, it's kind of off topic, but in terms of like the sponsors, I think it's crazy how I think like Ian is from SeatGeek. He's like a dude I follow on Twitter. He's always talks about like how brands always like they don't let the creator pick how they want to market something, which I find crazy. I don't know what you guys think, but
my hands are free. I'm not talking about any sponsorships.
Do you have like a particular type of video that like you just like see and it's like, oh yeah, it's like a particular type of video that you just like get more excited to edit more than others or
anything? I like doing the cook-offs. You know what I'm saying? Even though I've only recently gotten back into doing the cook-offs because everybody, we had that big hiatus. Where's Chopped? I love doing those. I love doing the hide and seeks, the hidden boxes ones. Anything that it just takes a lot to do, some people hate a lot of work, but it gives me more to work with. I know that it's gonna be a banger. Like once I see something, like I know it's gonna be a banger because we have like a category of like certified banger videos. So like anything that's in those topics, even the like small creative ones with like the shoe painting videos. Those ones I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna make this, a nice chill aesthetic type one. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have its memes in there, but it's gonna be a chill, nice vibe. You know what I'm saying? So every video that I've worked on, I don't think I've ever hated a video. Well, there's one, but it's a sponsored video, and we're not gonna talk about it.
Okay.
But every video, like the basketball painting, shoe painting, customizing, all the videos, they have their own creative flow that I just enjoy. I just enjoy editing, bro. It's just it's when I have creative freedom, it's just a vibe that I fuck with, like having.
Definitely. And I think that's the thing that seems like so cool to me about a lot of the Two Hype guys is so many of them nowadays, a lot of their content is just like so varying. So I could like totally see how like someone, we talked about on one of the last episodes that we had an editor, how like, people always overlook the editing and it's like, film the video and then, the video ends up on YouTube. But like,
it's not that simple, y'all. It's not that simple. There's so many things that go into it. Only if y'all knew. I mean, some of y'all know. Some of y'all know. And I see it in the comments, like the appreciations that like, we appreciate y'all. The people that like leave the comments that are so nice, they give feedback. Like we appreciate y'all. Not the ones that are hating. Not the ones that are hating. We don't like y'all. We don't fucks with you. But leave a comment, please. Tell us. But it's yes.
Yes. Yep. There you go. There you go. Now you know Garth looks through the comments, so be careful what you're saying down there. Yep. Hey. Ooh.
Oh. Kind of moving back a little bit. I remember you said like you quit your job and then like in the 2-week notice. So how was it like telling your family and friends that you're now just gonna be a full-time editor?
I don't think I didn't tell my family like right away. Like my immediate family, obviously, because I live with them. My mom, incredibly skeptical because she's really, really, really old school. So she was always asking questions like, what about taxes? You know, but you were just working for the state. Like you had so many benefits, blah, blah, blah. You know, you're giving up a job for the state to go work for somebody all the way in California that you don't even know. I'm just like, yes, because I'm not happy here.
Yeah.
You know, like this is not what I want to do for a living. I want to pursue. It's what I was doing before. I worked at a psychiatric hospital. Like
Okay.
once again, I'm really big with mental health and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it was not what I thought it was when I first went there at all. It had great benefits. It was just not a good work environment, and I needed to get out of there badly. It was really bad for my mental health. So to go from that to this, and have my mom not understand it in the beginning, it was kind of fun. It was kind of stressful because she didn't understand it at all. Yeah, because she's old school and she doesn't get the internet nearly as much as we would. You guys would understand.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand, Mom.
Exactly. It's not a phase. Phase up. You know what I'm saying? But now she completely understands. Now that I'm like an employee, then she understands. Like everything's good. I'm good. I'm good right now. Nice. So my family knows about it. They're stoked because I have 2 younger cousins, and they're hyped about it. Like some of the other clients that I've worked for, they were huge fans of, and they knew about my old YouTube channel, and they were huge fans of me and whatnot. So they just love the internet. So like from hearing from them, I think it inspired my family to be like, oh, this is so cool, blah, blah, blah. And I think that's what also influenced my mom to come around and, be like, okay, maybe he's not just, just throwing it all away. Yeah. It's something that he actually enjoys doing and other people understand. So
yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Back off, Mom.
Exactly. Catch these hands, Mom.
You're gonna, damn.
Dude, she beats me up, bro. Okay.
What is your sleep schedule usually like? I mean, obviously when you're like not your own boss, but like you can make your own schedule. So how does it look?
So in the beginning, it was garbo, absolute garbo. I will admit that, but it's because I don't know the words for it. I schedule myself more or less. Now it's like I've been getting up at like 7:30 and going to bed by like 3 a.m. I'm not gonna lie, that part's scuffed. But I've been able to get up in the morning, no problem. I make my tea, I get on, I work and whatnot. Before though, it was garbage. The beginning of quarantine, it was garbage. I'll say that. But now, once you schedule yourself and you're like actually pinpoint, you're just like, bro, let's get this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, treat it seriously. Once you get into it seriously,
you get the mindset right.
It's all within the mindset. It's all within the mindset. If you're feeling shitty, it fluctuates because 2 weeks from now, I might be in a state where my mindset's not the best, and then my sleeping schedule will mess up. So it's all give and take. You know what I'm saying? It matters how I'm feeling. But right now, I'm in a good position. I'm waking up at a good time, falling asleep at an all right time ish. But I'm good right now. But it definitely fluctuates.
Yeah. So what does a typical week look like for you?
Currently, like quarantine wise?
Okay, yeah, we'll do currently.
Okay. So, do you want prior to me tearing my meniscus or like post tearing my meniscus?
Fun quarantine.
Yeah, dude. I mean, so like I'll I'll get up,
Hmm.
I'll cut up the video, get all the files, cut up the video, get the first third of the video done, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll take like a break for 1 to 2 hours, get another fourth of the video done, take another break because I'm lazy, and then I'll take like another hour break, and then I'll come back and I'll just finish it off. During my breaks, I'm going for walks. I was walking my dog, going longboarding, and recently I've been trying to learn how to front flip, and that's how I tore my meniscus.
Oh, okay.
So right now I'm just chilling right now, but
Mm-hmm.
usual day it's just very boring because I don't really talk to anyone around here. I'll play games, I'll get on Discord and I'll chill with the boys, I'll play with Ricky, I'll play with people in my regular Discord. It's just chilling most of the time, honestly. It's not nothing crazy. An editor's life, it ain't crazy, you know what I'm saying? Maybe when I go over to, Bucket Squad HQ, maybe Too Hype House. Hopefully if this corona goes away sometime, hopefully, I'll be able to do something different besides just chilling in my house for a week, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm excited to get out of quarantine. That's all I'm saying. Because right now the weekly grind is just keeping yourself occupied with work and then not being bored. That's it.
Yeah. So you're at like a pretty like stagnant point right now, would you say?
Yes, extremely stagnant. It's very boring. Very boring.
So you're just doing like.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, so you're just doing like one video per day a week. So you're getting like 7 videos a week, or you like take a day off?
Oh no. I'm doing. I think it's around like 3 to 4 a week right now. Mattering. Also, some projects take longer than just doing a video. Like one day or whatnot. You know, so. It matters like where in the schedule he drops the video into the Google Drive and whatnot. If it's we usually schedule it out like if this video is like one of the certified bangers, you know what I'm saying? Be like, okay, I'm gonna take the time, I'm gonna put an extra day into this, you know what I'm saying? Start it early, blah blah blah. It just matters what the video is, my schedule fluctuates. It's never the same, you know what I'm saying? It just matters what's going out, you know what I'm saying?
How far in advance do you guys like schedule out like what the videos and edits are going to be? Is it like a week by week kind of thing, or like even farther? Just depends. Or he doesn't even.
It's different. It's different all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's different all the time. So it's never. Yeah.
What video has been your favorite to edit so far, at least?
I put a good amount of time into that Curry video, man. That masterclass. That I put a lot of my creativity into. The hidden boxes videos, those I really enjoyed. The last hidden box video, I feel like I went off, even though I spelled Moochie's name incorrectly. I still feel like that I popped off on that video. So I think as of right now, as of recently, I think that hidden box video. But overall, I really enjoyed how the masterclass came out, because that wasn't a video. That was like a project that we worked weeks on. You know what I'm saying? Back and forth, talking. You know what I'm saying? So it's
so that's like a prime example of like one of those projects that, like you said, you like to get as much as possible. That's like a prime example of like it's so much stuff to work with.
You just get the more you get to work with, more creativity you could put into it. You know what I'm saying? Montages and whatnot. And I'm always learning new things. That's the great thing about editing. You can literally teach yourself new things by just going in. Even if you mess up on something, when you mess up, you're like, oh, now I know that. You know what I'm saying? And then if you mess up on something and it looks cooler than what you intended to do, you literally made something else. You know what I'm saying? It's all a learning process.
Exactly.
So you kind of like mentioned this at the beginning of the episode, but you said like with the first video you edited for James, like something like kind of happened. Do you want to like touch on that a little bit?
Oh, dude, it was just like a clash of different things. Okay, so I used to work at a psychiatric hospital. So the night before is when he sent me the footage. So I'm like, bro, this is my chance to get out of the situation. So I'm like, all right, I'm a fucking work all night on this. I'm gonna just go ham. So that's what I did. And it was the first time working with a new client. So I'm like it took more time to get used to, you know, this new style. I've never edited a 2K video. I've done gaming videos, but I've never done 2K before. So and it was a rebuild. So it was like it was a longer, you know, recording. It was not something that I was exactly used to just yet. So I just put as much time and effort into it as I could. Same day we had like 5 codes, which are like instances at my job, which was a psychiatric hospital. And they needed people to come in, and they were calling me. And I was just like, I'll come in, but you gotta give me time. And I just said, you know, I got bit by a dog, so I couldn't go in. And then
putting the pressure on.
And then I had to take my mom to go get an operation done at the same exact time.
Man.
Like right in the morning when I was like, it was right when I finished it up. So like, well, I wouldn't say it was right when I finished it up. I was like right about to finish. I had like maybe 30 minutes more, and she was like really late. So I had to go and pick her up, or I had to go drop her off, and it was like a 45-minute ride. And I'm like, bro, am I gonna be late? But I'm like, I gotta help my mom. Like, this is an operation. So it was like, I had my job calling me all day. I had to go all the way 45-minute drive out. And once my mom was dropped off, I was on my way back. I was just like, nah, I'm not letting this slip through. And then, you know, I got it all done, sent it back. 4 hours later, I had to go pick up my mom. And it was like, I was like stressing out. I'm like, bro, I hope that all of this stress wasn't just for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, my manager, well, what is it called? Supervisor was like super pissed at me because I was, he knew I was lying. I said I got bit by a freaking dog, dude. Like, what? But, you know, I was just like, I hope my mom is like all right, because I'm gonna have to take care of her for the next couple of days. And while I was driving home, he sent me a text. He's like, bro, that was Liddy, you know, you're on the team. And I was just like, yes, let's go. It wasn't all for nothing, but that day was just stress, because I'm like, bro, am I about to be late on this test edit, bro? Like, you know, just there's a whole bunch of jumbled feelings. So but it all worked out in the end.
All that pressure on. You had to go through the worst part to get to the best part, right? You had to go through the storm. Made it through.
No, the worst part is working for him. Now we're
okay. It's been going downhill ever since.
Yeah, dude, it's steep slope, bro. Steep slope.
Can we touch on that a little bit? Like, what? Yeah, I've seen like some tweets. You're like, you get like $5 a week. You don't eat. Like, what
$5? That's generous, bro. That's generous. Okay, so this is how it usually goes. Okay, so I'm like, hey James, you know, when I started working for you 7 months ago, you know, I was told that this would be a paid gig, you know, I'm just waiting for me to get paid. And he was like, dude, don't worry. You're just probably hungry. I'm going to pay you. You're just probably hungry. I sent you some food. He Postmated me thumbtacks. So, you know, it was really good. He gave me sauce that goes with it. So I was eating spicy, you know, because
damn, good guy James.
Good guy James, always taking care of people, so inspirational, bro. But you know, I asked him, like, when am I gonna get paid? And he's like, bro, I know I said I was gonna pay you, but I just bought a Tesla, so, you know, we're gonna have to, you know, push it back, you know, a couple years, you know. So,
understandable.
No, but altogether, you know, it's great. It's a great job. It's a great job. I ain't gonna cloud him anymore. I'm being foolish at this point. He's a great boss.
Where did the joke like come up? Like, when did that first start?
Oh, what? That he doesn't pay me?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm just a joke. I'm just a goofball, bro. I'm just a goofball. Like, I don't know. I like making fun of people. Like, you see in the edits, bro. Like, nobody's safe with me being goofy. I'm just a big goofball, bro. I like to have fun. I like to make jokes. Sometimes jokes go too far. I feel bad, but altogether, I just like to have fun, bro.
Yeah.
It's just, you should know that it's sarcastic.
Yeah.
Like that, at the end of the day, you should know that it's sarcastic. Obviously, he pays his editors. It's not, another YouTuber situation we ain't gonna get into. But it's all jokes. It's all jokes. We boys.
Yeah. So before everyone watching this goes and sends a hey over James' way, everything's chill.
Just know when I blink twice in a video, that's when I need help.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a little off topic, but it's been on the news, like all over social media. TikTok's potentially getting banned. By the time you're watching this, it might actually be banned. So, what do you think about this? I feel like you're a big fan.
Bon voyage.
See ya.
I mean, TikTok, bro, it's like a love-hate relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a landfill, bro. It's a landfill. But in some landfills, you find diamonds in the rough. And that's, sometimes I get memes from there. Sometimes it's just advanced memes that me and Ricky send over to each other. It's love-hate, more hate than love, because it's very, I don't know. I just don't fucks with it that much. You know what I'm saying? I don't say that I hate it, but I'm just not a TikToker. I posted like 2 on there just to see how I would like it, and I'm just like, all right, I just don't feel nothing about it. I don't care about it. If it goes, it goes. If it stays, whoop-de-doo. I ain't about to send.
It's just whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever, bro.
Yeah, I feel that. So you talked a little bit about how you and like Rick are in like a lot of contact. Are you and like the rest of like the editors and everyone, like, are you guys like pretty conjoined, or is it?
Not the rest of the editors. Me and Rick, we've been friends for years. Like,
oh really? Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't say years. I'd say like around 2.5 years. 3 years.
Huh.
2007. Yeah, around like 3 years. I'd say we've been friends. He actually started working for Jesse after I started working for James. Okay. So it was like we were like, bro, we're like in the same circle more or less. Like that. This is kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? And, it made us a little bit closer. So me and Ricky are good friends. He's a little bastard, but he's a nice dude. Fucks with him heavy.
He's grinding the VR. So that just happened out of nowhere. Like you guys just happened to get editing jobs for people that are literally brothers.
Yeah, that like we were
That's
like,
crazy.
bro, this is the weirdest thing. You know what I'm saying? It was all through mutuals. It was like the same mutual friends. Okay, so I'm in a Discord with like, I want to say like 30 other editors, right? And we like, if we see something on Twitter, we're like posting it in the Discord. We're like, yo, anybody need a gig? This guy's looking for this, blah, 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 looking for that. So we're always looking out for each other. And, there was like this tight knit group of people that, we're like we talk to each other more than we talk to, some of the other people. So it's like, we'll hit somebody up that we know was like asking like, yo, if you need, I really need this. I really need a gig. So if you find a consistent gig, let me know. I'm not looking for like a one-off or something like that. So that's more or less how me and Rick got into this, because they were all looking for somebody to slave.
Hell yeah. That's cool though, like being in the whole, I mean, that's the cool thing, like about Two Hype, and like we talked about when we had Tyler on, about like it's a group of guys who like known each other for so long and now get to work together. Like it's kind of like the same thing with you and Rick. Like that's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Like when I like, because me and him, we've gone to like PAX together and whatnot. At the beginning of this year, we went to San Antonio together. So it's like to like, I don't. It's like kind of surreal-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like really weird. It's really weird that it's like full circle a little bit. Like my boss is brothers with your boss. And then me and you are like really close homies. And then when I go, like, because I'm trying to head out after COVID, I'm trying to head out to book. It's Squad House. Two
Big
hype
squad.
house. Go chill everybody. Yeah, Brick Squad House. Bro.
Squad.
Yeah, they're I'm trying to chill with. So I have somebody that I'm familiar with there to let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
I'm not completely by myself with complete I mean, I wouldn't say complete strangers, but I
Mhm.
don't know them as well as
Yeah.
James or Rick.
Yeah. You got one friend in the midst of a bunch of guys who one enslaves you, and then a bunch of guys you don't know too well. So yeah, I
Oh,
feel
they
what you're
all
on.
enslave. You should see post editing, bro. They're like, do this. If you don't do this, you're docking your pay.
Damn,
Damn.
No
that's
cap.
rough.
So he is getting paid.
$5 a week, right?
I'm out.
So obviously with COVID, a lot's uncertain. But when do you hope to get out there?
When it's safe, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not in no rush. You know what I'm saying? I wanna take my time and make sure that, for one, my family is all good, because I'm not
Yeah.
trying to go to California and come back and touch my door, touch my computer and whatnot. I'm trying to wait until it dies down a little bit more.
Yeah.
We're talking about it, so it's like I just don't want to
Mhm.
I just don't want to risk it. It's too much of a risk right now.
Yeah, I feel that.
I just can't. It's not even for like business. It's just where I'm just going there to chill.
Yeah.
So it's not like I have to go there soon. So
Yeah,
it's whatever.
I feel that. So my
I'm
question.
Sorry.
Keep going.
I'm hoping that COVID goes away. It's probably not gonna
Yeah.
go away for like a good bit, but
Hmm.
I'm hoping for good news.
Yeah. Definitely. Fingers crossed. So my only question is, are you going there to actually chill with the boys, or do you have like some sort of extra little plan you got going on to try and get back at James? You taking James out? On the channel.
Okay, so I have this 007 outfit, right? So I was thinking of rappelling down from the roof and stealing
Okay.
his car keys and taking
Okay.
a Tesla, bringing it back to New York.
Yeah.
Don't tell him.
Okay, we'll cut this part out.
Yeah.
This is off air.
Please.
Secret
Yeah.
safe of us.
I mean, I don't know. It's just like he was like, "Yo, when you coming out?" I'm just like, "Yo, I'll come out soon." And then boom, COVID happened. So I'm probably just gonna go there to chill. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else I'd be really going there for except for just chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, unless he said something wrong.
Yeah, then it's fight. It's on fight now. At that point,
Yeah.
Dude, I'm fighting everyone. I think I put my fists up 3 times in this podcast. Bro.
That's gonna be the title. Garth wants to fight everyone.
Exactly, bro. Yo, Flight reacts.
Oh,
Play
hey.
reacts. Damn. Ain't ready for
Nah.
July Garth, yeah.
July Garth. No, it's Garth Sember, bro. Garth
Oh.
Sember.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Cash, he's a hooper. You got Mopey, he's a hoop. Me, I'm just a who. Like, who? Who the heck is this guy? You know what I'm saying?
Underdog.
Bro, I'm just a dog. That's it.
Facts.
Like, it's dog.
Or as we kind of come to the end here, what can Jiedel fans look forward to in the future? I know 1 million's coming up, so do you guys have anything like big planned for that? No, you probably can't say.
Be on the lookout. I can't say, but be on the lookout. Obviously, you got more bangers,
Mhm.
but keep
Always.
them eyes open. Keep them eyes peeled, boy. Keep them eyes peeled.
If you ever go
Yeah.
out there, can we expect a Garth channel coming out? Or you already have one, but like revamping?
Yeah, I
them?
have one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like, I don't really care for the YouTube stuff, Like, I don't know, maybe. Like,
Yeah. You got the personality for it.
Yeah,
I
I mean
can tell you
that's
that for sure.
that's what everybody says. Like I worked really hard when I did my channel, so like I don't know, maybe. Like right now I'm complacent with, just helping out my boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too crazy on the YouTube stuff. There's just too much to look out for. It's so uncertain. So I don't know. I'm just doing me right now. I'm happy where I am, honestly.
Yeah.
But who knows? Who knows? I can't tell the
knows?
future.
Look out for Garth Sember.
Come back.
Garth Sember, bro. Yeah, I'll be sure to hire an editor and pay him little to nothing to get out a video every single day.
You got to get back at someone.
All right, man. Anyone else have anything to add?
I think that's about it. That's one of
Bet.
the best episodes we've had. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yo, don't make me blush, dog. Shit.
Anything else you want to add before we outro?
Jiedel, please bring my son back. I've been waiting. I need him back, bro. Please. And
Damn.
Rick. Fucking smell, bro. It smells so bad.
We'll DM this directly to them. We're just
Yeah.
gonna cut that part and send it just to them. We're gonna scrap the rest of the episode.
Boom. There you go. That's
Yeah.
the podcast.
Yep.
All right, man. I think with that, episode 8 of the Coast to Coast podcast comes to a close. Thanks again to Garth for coming on the podcast and taking the time. All of his social medias will be linked in the description below, so make sure to go give him a follow there. If you enjoyed, drop a like.
Are you paying me through Venmo or?
Okay, we'll cut this part, Ben. We'll talk.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Bet. Yeah, I think it might cut off some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for new episodes coming in the future. Thanks for listening. Stay safe out there, and peace.
Wash your hands.